The top 10 largest wars in history. Number 10. Russian Civil War, 1917 to 1922. The Russian Civil War was a brutal war fought between the Communists, Red Army, and the opposition, White Army. 5 to 9 million people died. The Communists won this war and then went on to form the Soviet Union. Number 9. Conquests of Tamerlane, 1370 to 1405. Tamerlane was a ruler in what is now the middle of Asia. He was a barbaric warrior and was known for throwing his enemies into wet plaster and building towers, making buildings out of his victims' skulls, and many more horrific atrocities. It is estimated that 5 to 7 million people died during his conquest for more land and power. Number 8. Chinese Civil War, 1927 to 1949. 7.5 million deaths and communist rule were the end result of fighting between the communists and nationalists. It was a long-held battle that had brief pauses as the two forces came together to battle foreign enemies, but then would pick up fighting again immediately after. Number 7. Lushan Rebellion, 755 to 763. The rebellion started when a northern ruler declared himself the emperor of the Yuan dynasty. The Tang dynasty was already in control and quite powerful, but this rebellion caused an extreme loss of life and large-scale destruction that the Tang dynasty never recovered from. There are estimates that over 13 million died, with some historians believing that is a very conservative number. Number 6. World War I, 1914 to 1918. The Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria was assassinated in June 1914, becoming the catalyst that began World War I. 17 million died, and the Ottoman, Austrian-Hungarian, Russian, and German empires collapsed. Number 5. Taiping Rebellion, 1850 to 1864. A civil war in the south of China started when a man claimed to be the brother of Jesus and started an uprising against the Manchun Qing dynasty. Over 20 million people, mostly peasants, were killed. Number 4. Qing dynasty, 1616 to 1662. The Qing dynasty overtook the Ming dynasty, resulting in 25 million deaths. 800,000 deaths came during the Yangzhou massacre. The entire population of Yangzhou was ordered to be executed by Prince Dodo, Qing dynasty, due to their support of the resistance and to show the rest of the country what they were capable of. Number 3. Three Kingdoms War, 220 to 280. There were 36 to 40 million deaths in the end of the Han dynasty. The three kingdoms involved in the war were the Chinese states of Wei, Shu, and Wu. There were some devastating battles between warlords and purges of entire towns. The three kingdoms didn't last very long. Within a few years, the three became 16 as more kingdoms tried to claim themselves the supreme dynasty. Number 2. Mongol Conquests, 13th century and beyond. The beginning of the 13th century saw the Mongol Empire expand, and in doing so created terror and instability throughout Europe. By the mid-13th century, their empire was vast, stretching from Asia all the way into Eastern Europe. The Mongols left 40 to 70 million people dead in their path of destruction. Number 1. 60 to 85 million casualties in the only war to date that has utilized nuclear weapons, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Japan. During World War II, the world's nations divided into the Allies and the Axis. The Holocaust, Adolf Hitler's grand idea, was genocide resulting in the deaths of 6 million Jews and 5 million non-Jews. It is the deadliest and largest war in the history of mankind. Time for the question of the day. These numbers are astronomical. Close to 290 million people died in these wars combined, over 90% of the current population of the U.S. With all the advances in technology and war being fought more strategically as opposed to masses of people coming face to face, do you think there will ever be a war to match any of these top 10? If so, how will it happen? Nuclear? Biological? Chemical? Let us know what you think. Go ahead and leave a comment below. And as usual, thanks for watching. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button to see more awesome top 10 clips. And we come out with top 10 videos just for you every week. Yes, you. Be sure to give this clip a thumbs up and go ahead and check out one of our other top 10 videos you see on the screen now.